Come on, man. Untitled
Hope he do, cause I got bigger plans. Time is money, her days 100 grand, 100 grand. Lord, 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 have mercy. Oh my Lord, 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 have mercy.
What going on, everybody?
What's
How you
happening?
doing?
What's happening? It's
We
been
love
long,
you.
guys. It's been long.
Sparrows is
Woo!
back with a
Sparrows!
bang. I know
Yes.
you're wondering to yourselves, why are there two people there? Of
Ah,
course,
yeah.
we're the dedicated one. We'll
Oh
always
yeah,
be fighting
we'll
for this
always
thing.
be here, man. We'll always be here on this channel. We don't care about the other half.
We
at the
love you.
moment,
We
but
decided
we
to
love
come
the
back
other-
and to bring you more content, to talk about things that your mother doesn't talk about,
Oh,
your daddy
yeah.
doesn't talk about, or your brothers don't talk about. And we're here to talk about them as your brothers.
Oh yeah, Sparrows.
I was flawless.
No, you're flawless, Reese. Don't forget to
Like, subscribe, comment.
Oh yeah.
Press the notification
Oh, yeah.
bell so that you don't miss out on anything that we
Yes,
post.
tell your friends to tell your friends the Sparrows are back and we
Yeah,
are rolling.
follow us on Facebook. Wait, we don't have a Facebook account yet.
No, we don't know. But we're on
We're
Instagram.
We're on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Get to know what we do and how we
Do
do
we
it
have
and
a
where we
Twitter
do it.
account, bro? Do we have a Twitter
Yeah,
account?
someone was supposed to make it. And
Anyway, coming soon, guys.
Powerful. So today we're gonna be talking about something really special, something that has been in our hearts
You know,
because
as for like the past this year,
This
actually,
year.
from the start of this year,
beginning
actually,
of this year, a lot has
yeah.
happened.
Yeah, yeah.
COVID, uncertainties, things have been happening in life, and you know what I mean. Like you've gone through stuff, and we're just here to encourage you and talk about some misconceptions about
Health, mental health, bro. We
exactly.
need to talk about
But
mental
before we
health.
go there, before we start, we will if you who's your wait, who's your hero?
My hero. Who's my hero? Who's my hero? Man, that's a hard question. I can't think of any heroes at the moment, but my absolute number one hero would be Propaganda, man. I don't know, but I really like the guy, man. I like the music, I like the rap, I like the mentalities.
Yeah.
No, I always listen to
But you know what,
documentaries or something.
I feel like Proper's English is too deep for
Too
me.
deep, fam. It's
Sometimes
really too deep.
I stopped following Prop because I was like, even his Twitter, he tweets something and I'm like, what is he saying?
That's always the thing. What is
What
he
is he saying, man?
Like, what is he saying?
He probably say something deep and then I'm
Uh.
like, bro, this is too deep, I won't get it because his English is just like,
Yeah.
should be an English professor.
That's why.
Anyways,
I really
Prop
like
is good,
Propaganda.
and I like his style of like being very reggae.
Actually, I think
and-
this is inspired by
Yeah.
Prop. What do you think? This
I kind
sort
of
this-
feel like it's Prop.
It's Prop.
And
And
they-
they have Propaganda.
Getting
Okay,
there, but anyway,
yeah.
yeah. For me, it's two people. Recently, my heroes. Of course, we believe in Jesus, so he's above these people that we are talking about.
Okay,
So
true,
we are
true,
going
true.
to exempt Jesus out of this.
Out of
Jesus,
this.
we love you more
We
than
really love
everyone
you,
else.
Jesus. We really love you.
Yeah, but then my heroes first of all, number one is KB, and secondly is Reconcilers.
Oh, reconcile.
Yeah, those two guys really inspire me a lot because their music speaks. It's very conscious.
Random question: why are heroes rappers, man? Why are heroes rappers?
I don't know, dude. Cause I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think we love rap.
Yeah.
Why can't you say Kamompela is your hero?
Actually, at first, I wanted to say Rismat Lisa.
Oh, really?
I was ready to say Rismat Lisa.
Awuzuma.
Yes, I love those guys.
Yeah, we love those guys. Shout out to Reese Madlisa and Zuma for the good
Zuma,
music.
yeah,
Shout out to Kamompela for good music.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't see this, we love you for all the
We really
way.
love you. Subscribe to our
Channel, guys. Anyways, without wasting
yeah.
much of your time, we're gonna talk about
Mental.
mental health, and it's a really tough one. So we're probably gonna do like a series of these. And in between, we're gonna put something fun, just you know what I mean. But then we realize this is a very important topic to talk about because we have gone through it, our friends have gone through it, our neighbors have gone through it, and yeah. Well, let's kick us off, bro.
All right, I think we're going to start by maybe trying to define what really mental health
Before
is.
you go anyway, shout out to Nate's sister Shumi and her friends. They did this
Oh, the mental health compilation.
Yeah, bro,
was
that's
by
dope. That's
Shimla
really.
Makasa and
Ba, 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 ba.
Memory Same, Tariro and Chakwiza.
Yes, shout out to you
And
guys.
Kevana Lunga. Shout out to you guys. Shout out
You're
to
the
you.
best, and thank you very much. And we are using this
Oh yeah,
for that. So if you need this, just email us on sparrowzw@gmail.com, and then we're gonna send you back that
the copy.
the copy.
The copy of the compilation. All right. So basically, we're going to start by defining what really mental health is, man.
What is mental health, though, dog?
Okay, like mental health is the absence of mental illness.
But
You know,
like that's but that's not a
that's
definite.
what
Is it a definite definition of mental health?
I think it is, fam. I think it is. I think
Like it's the same as saying war is the absence, peace is the absence of war.
yes, that's what peace is. If there's no war, there's no
Oh,
peace,
dude,
man.
like, are you at peace right now?
Well, I'm at peace when I'm shooting this video. But guys, mental health is a level of psychological well-being, right? It's an absence of mental illness. It's a level where you are able to deal with whatever life throws at you, and you have the resilience to get back up when life throws you down. Like,
So, I have a question for you. Like, what do you think like is like the mental health? When we say someone is mentally well, what kind of a person do you see?
I see a focused person. I see I see a person who goes through their life activities, who does everything well. They have healthy friends, they have the family. It's like someone who's doing something even in the community.
Okay.
That's how I see someone who is mentally well. I think that's a picture for me for someone who's mentally well.
For me, a mentally well person is you can't really tell, but then you tell by their joy. It's not because I know there's a difference between joy and happiness.
Happiness, true.
Some people are just happy on the outside, but then deep down they're not. But then you can tell this person is really joyful. Like from the bottom of their heart, they have nothing stressing them. They're not worried about anything. They're not easily angered. They're not, they're not jumpy or you know what I mean, on edge or something like that. Like they're people who are like free, who know what they want and who speak their mind. I feel like mentally unwell people can't speak their mind.
True.
I don't know.
I think I saw a post, right?
Or we have moods.
I saw a post where they were by like it was pictures of people who had committed suicide.
Okay.
Like, and then someone said, "This is what depression looks like," and everyone in those pictures was smiling, bruh. And everyone looked happy in those pictures, but deep down they were not really.
Yeah. So behind the smile, there could be like, whoa.
Yeah, and also I think you will know that you're mentally well. You're mentally well when you do not act or try to act happy or try to.
Yeah, try to pretend.
Yeah, try to pretend. As long as you don't pretend, I think you're mentally well. You can you can be sad, and I think that's also a sign whereby if you can show your sadness, like it's a sign of being mentally well. I don't know.
Can Christians be mentally unwell?
I think a lot of Christians are mentally. A lot of Christians are mentally unwell, but then, I think
they missed out when we're talking about misconceptions of mental health. We're going to talk about them, but I feel like I'm preluding. But I feel like this is one of the what you call a misconception that Christians cannot be mentally unwell because they believe in a loving God or they believe in a God who protects them and looks after them. So you cannot be, you know what I mean? So we're going to talk about that. It's actually I suffered from that. I thought, I can't be sad or I can't be unwell because, you know what I mean, I'm a Christian. I need to, and then I started pretending as if I was fine when I was not.
Yeah, no. All right, so Okay, let's jump into the misconceptions of mental health, right?
Give
So
us number one.
So the first misconception that is that people with mental health problems have been bewitched or are possessed with evil spirits. man. Yeah, like like you always know how like especially
Yes.
I think it's in our culture, right?
Yeah.
Whereby we say suicide is
It's an American thing, you know. It's you know, it's European. It's
yeah,
not
it has to do with evil
spiritual,
spirits.
evil.
Like
Yeah.
it's not okay if someone is sad and feeling like they want to kill themselves. They say no. Yeah, you know those kind of things, and then they start doing these rituals,
Yeah,
kind of
bro,
rituals,
that's
to like
really
casting out like you need
demons.
exact.
Jesus.
So it's
Wow,
not
bro.
really.
But is it not like a spiritual attack though, that for someone to be like that? For example, like who's the king? The king Saul, right? There was a spirit that was upon him, and then he would call upon David to come and play music, and then that spirit would leave. You get it? Like, was that not a
Well,
spirit of depression?
I think it could be right, but then no problem is we tend to say that everything and
Yeah.
everyone, we just umbrella it and say it's evil
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
spirits.
But then how can you tell the difference? Let's talk about that on the comment
On the
section.
comments, is it really evil spirits
Spirits
related or it's just
or how can we make a difference between, oh, this is like seriously like now on a spiritual level, or this is now like, of course it's still in the, I feel like it's still in the mental illness level, and then there is a part where spiritual dimensions and stuff do get involved, but then I'm not, yeah. Yeah, let's go to the next one.
So the next misconception that's there is
Yeah.
that like people with mental health are weak in the faith. This is in the church.
Yeah,
This is in
man.
the church.
I
Whereby
felt that though.
I know maybe you try and go to your leader and say like, now I'm feeling depressed. This is such and such things are happening,
Yeah.
and then they tell you go and pray. You're not being prayerful enough. You know,
Yeah.
like
True.
I don't know. There's always that misconception that if I'm feeling sad, I'm not being prayerful, or I'm not.
Yeah, very true. Because sometimes also like it happens to leaders. You know,
True.
like leaders then can't share their pains or their struggles because they're afraid of people saying, well, if you are the leader, can't you trust God to help you through these things? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you become sad and or depressed, and you won't be able to share it out because they say 99% of the time you share your problems actually releases it. So a lot of them can't share them because they don't really have, and they've got pride to say I can't share this kind of stuff with this one. So you need to have brothers and sisters, friends around you that you can trust, and a community around that you can talk to about certain things that you can share and let out from your heart. And I feel like it's not right, you know, for
Christians
to
judge
actually
other Christians.
exactly,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Well, but that's against scripture again. Like Christians are allowed to judge each other when one is sinning or doing something wrong, but then we can't condemn. That's the word. We can't condemn each other because of what we've gone through or what we are struggling with. So if I see a brother sinning here, right here, I'm gonna call it out. I'm like, dog, you need to stop smoking weed. Not to say you're smoking weed,
Like,
but you need to stop.
Why should we talk about smoking weed?
No, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that on another phase. That's still a problem. But yeah, if you see sin in a brother, you can call it out. But you can't condemn a brother if they are sinning. You don't condemn. You actually, with love and gentleness, that's what Paul says to Timothy, that we need to talk about these things with gentleness. Anyways, what's the next one, bro?
The next
you want
misconception
to talk
is-
about that? You wanna?
Now
Yeah.
we can move to the next
Okay.
one. Okay, the next misconception is that mental health affects women.
Only.
Yes, so it means that
Amadoda awa-
yes. You know, there's
Kali.
that saying they would always say is in
Indoors.
as well apart. You know,
You cry going inside.
yeah, like we shouldn't show emotions.
Yeah.
We should be always be happy. We should be the pillars of
yeah.
of everyone, which is toxic. That's
But man, it's a tough one because also like our egos as a man, just they're dangerous, dog.
Yeah.
They're dangerous. Like I mean, we are not advocating for you to just go around crying.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
We're not
yeah.
advocating. Just don't be a crybaby, okay?
But actually, it's okay if you want to be a crybaby. Be a crybaby.
Ah, bro,
We're
there's
not
some
gonna
guys,
judge you.
bro. You be like, hey,
Uh,
bro, like, I know.
It's okay to be a crybaby.
What?
I actually think that people who cry are more
More
have more
in control of their
yes,
emotions
they're
than
more,
it.
yes, exactly.
But I feel like
Right.
sometimes I feel like people who cry a lot don't have control of their emotions because some things are not worth crying for, bro.
No. Who are we to say that it's not worthy to cry for?
I'm joking.
It depends
I'm
on the
joking. I'm joking though, but like
Yeah.
I understand, like, but then like on a serious note, like we shouldn't be afraid to open up our hearts and sometimes the way we let out things are through tears. And I was listening to one of the Andy Mineo songs. Like after so long of for some time in depression, he got to a point where he started letting out, and then you realize that his tears were actually a way of releasing. So a lot of us tears were meant for release. Like just let it out, bro. We're gonna give a moment of silence so that you can let it out.
All right. Okay.
I'm
Moment of
joking.
silence. Let's have a 5 seconds for cry. Like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's cry.
Oh
my
man,
goodness, man.
I felt it.
That was good. That
It's
was
like
really
we're
good.
mocking them, bro.
It's okay.
But no, guys, like
Yeah.
for real, to be honest, find someone that you trust and you feel like they won't judge you and won't condemn you, and just go there and just open up. Or you can link us up, and then we can help you. You know what I mean? We're here for that. We're brothers and sisters in Christ, and we're gonna be doing that for you. What's the next one, dog?
The next misconception that there is that mental health only affects white people.
Yeah, like it's like a foreign thing to be
Yeah,
depressed.
like
I believed some of these things for a long time, dog.
yeah, true. Because I remember, I think back then, even like in the schools, we were not really like taught this kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not
what
there
is
in the
depression?
school.
Well, we knew about us. I think my
That
generation.
guy was depressed. What was bulele? Oh,
Yeah,
he killed
yeah,
himself.
yeah. And then be like, evil spirits,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So
Oh, it's like he
yeah.
was being a coconut, he's,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
black
yeah.
on the outside, he's white on the inside. So that's the
yeah,
reason
yeah,
why
yeah.
he, you know what I mean? Like, but that's not true though. It's not true.
It's not really.
I
true.
actually believe that because I was like, maybe I'm white on the inside because a lot of guys were like, oh, you're a coconut,
Oh, you're a coconut.
I'm not a coconut, dog. They would be like, yeah, coconut. So they'll be like, this is the reason you're depressed because you're white on the inside. You're taking some European stuff from.
Yeah, and that is wrong.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Very wrong. Stop it, okay?
Stop it.
Stop doing that. Stop it right now.
Okay. All right.
To be honest, stop it. It's not nice to other kids.
All right, let's move on. I think time is good. Okay, so the next misconception that there is that mental health only affects children.
Yeah.
Does not affect
Only
children.
and women only.
Yeah, that's when you're a child and you're saying you're depressed. They'll be like, "Hey, man,
You a child like this? What are you thinking about? You have nothing to stress about.
Yeah, let's stress yourselves. So
Yeah,
that's a misconception.
Oh yeah, shout out to all the kids who watch this YouTube channel. I realized some of you were commenting. We're like, oh yeah, I saw you. And yeah. Love you guys.
Yeah, it's okay to be
stressed out
as a kid. I mean, we are all in this life thing. No one really.
It's not okay to be stressed out, but we understand it's normal.
Understand. It's
normal
for
to
you
be stressed out.
Yeah.
Just to clear it out.
And then the other misconception is that mental health problems cannot be treated, and a person who once had a mental health problem cannot fully recover. I mean, like once you're depressed, you're always going to be depressed.
Yeah, you're always
once you
it's like when you get it,
attempted suicide, right?
Yeah.
Every time people will be like, yes, you are now attempting suicide
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's wrong. If you attempted suicide and people just bring it up for you, like it's just
like every time
as
there's
if you're
something
gonna do
wrong.
it,
Yeah, it's not okay.
Yeah, that's not. Guys, why you do these things though? Jesus is watching you, guys.
Really,
God is watching.
And while we're on the suicide thing, right? Let's also like take note that people who attempt suicide, they are not seeking attention.
Yeah. Oh, I saw a post. What did he say? Nah, I'll on the next episode I'll bring it up. But I saw a post that one of my friends posted, and it was really dope.
So yeah. Okay, that's that on that.
Oh, we are done. We're done.
We're done on misconceptions.
Oh yeah, so that's the misconceptions about mental health, and we've told you what mental health is, and we just did an intro. And next week, watch out for the other episode, part 2 of this mental health issue, and we're gonna get deeper into it and just talking about how to deal with it and how you can deal with it. And please, if you're going through stuff, please send a message to this number on WhatsApp or on Instagram. Facebook will give you a contact to call, or a number to call if you really need some encouragement. And also, if you need some counseling, we've got some links for places you can get help here in Blayo, or just send us a message of where you are, and then we'll try to find some places for you where you can get some good Christian counseling and guidance. It's not only about Christian counseling, but also like going for therapy works. I've done it. It works. To be honest, it does.
It really does.
Yeah. So like, subscribe, comment. Let's chat. Yeah. We love you.
I love you. Bye, guys. My name is Wilmo.
Oh yeah, my name is Musa. Musa Gerald.
I love you. I'm your friend.
Check me out on Instagram.
I'm your friend.
Guys, I have a few followers, guys. I need followers.
All right. Bye.
Misconception. Misconception.
Look at it.
Misconception.
I'll leave your brain stimulated.
Slang came from a land where they suffer from the effects of depravity, like gang banging and earthquakes. Most famous no-namer split a brain and plain a taste for the king of kings. I know it's a strange concept, peddling redemption. Boy, what more can I say? Made me